want to welcome you all to The Gateway.
The Gateway is a video podcast directed and hosted by staff members of Somerset Community College's student newspaper, The Bridge.
This is The Gateway.
Welcome back to The Gateway. My name's Laurie Abbott, and this is our lovely guest, Kimberly Land. We're here today talking about a great cause that the PTK Omicron.
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 We'll get it. Omicron Zeta. Yeah.
The chapter at SEC is sponsoring Be the Match for a former SEC student.
And so I am a professor in the medical laboratory technician program, and the MLT program helps. MLT is all about finding what is causing a disease or how to cure a disease. So we run a bunch of lab tests to determine that. And so one of the things we can do is typing for blood types, typing for different things to make sure that there's matches. We chose Be the Match as our charity of choice to raise awareness on the typing process and what all is involved in that. And Phi Theta Kappa partners with Be the Match nationally. So I'm also a Phi Theta Kappa advisor. So it kind of just came about organically that we partnered together with Phi Theta Kappa, Medical Lab Tech, and Be the Match. And then we're getting a whole bunch of interest. So we're bringing in nursing. We're bringing in some other programs here at SEC. It's just really taken off. And so I'm really excited about it.
So, speaking of testing, what are we testing for?
Okay, so we're testing for some proteins on white blood cells. They're called HLAs, which are human leukocyte antigens, and they're a lot more complex than like blood typing would be. So blood typing is testing for some carbohydrates on the red blood cells, which there's a basic few. There's 8 different blood types, but they're all either A or B or an O or a combination of that. With HLAs, there are many proteins you can test on white blood cells. So it's a lot more complex. Sometimes they're not an exact match either, so the patient will have to take anti-rejection medications, that kind of thing. But the chance of finding a match varies depending on the patient. So it's kind of neat. The science behind it's kind of neat, and I'm glad that we can match people for a donation.
So can you tell us about the patient that we're hoping to help?
Yeah, Kendra, she is or was a former student at SEC. She could not join us this semester because she found out she has leukemia. She had applied to several of the health science programs, but had not had a chance to enter into any of them. And she's a great person. Everyone that knows her says she's really sweet and full of life and bubbly, and she is a resident of Casey County. So she is a local, and we're just excited to be able to help someone locally. I mean, anyone in general, but definitely locally.
And I understand that this is a relapse.
Yes.
She had originally beat leukemia?
Yes. So this is her second time battling leukemia, which is a blood disorder. It's a blood cancer. It's where she has abnormal blood cells that aren't functioning properly. They're kind of out of control. And so the cure is to give her drugs to basically kill off her own immune system and donate someone's healthy immune system so that those cells can start replicating normally.
So, I'm sure everyone's ready to help Kendra out already.
Yeah.
When can people help her?
We're going to do a campaign on the 17th, November 17th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And this is going to be in the Rogers Commons, the community room. And it doesn't take long to do, so just stop by. We'll register you really quickly, give you a swab to collect, and that's it.
All right, well, let's see how long it really takes. You want to swab me?
Well, I'm actually going to have you swab yourself, so I'm going to do one, and you're going to do one.
Okay, that works.
This barcode on these envelopes are specific to Kendra's cause. And so in each kit, you get a set of 2 swabs and some stickers that are barcoded just for Kendra as well. The first thing you do is you take off this little sticky paper where the swabs go. So you just have that ready. Then I know, that's the hardest part, right?
Yeah.
Taking that off. Then you grab one swab out of here, and you're going to swab the inside of your cheek. Don't touch your teeth, your tongues, or your gums. And you swab it vigorously, kind of if you were brushing your teeth. So for 10 seconds. Ready?
Right.
Oh, yeah, okay. I look so silly.
Sounds good.
And then you take the little barcode that has the swab on it, and you wrap it around the very bottom of that swab. Just like a little flag. Just don't cover the swab, because that's what they're testing. Right? And you stick it to the inside of the envelope there. And then you do the other cheek. And that's it.
Well,
I
that sounds
know.
easy enough.
I know. The only other thing is just putting you on the website as a donor. And that's just filling out your name and information.
Okay, but what if someone has plans on the 17th?
Oh, that's easy too. What they can do is either scan the QR code or text Somerset PTK to 61474 or go to bethematch.org/Somerset PTK. They can put down their information online and an envelope will be mailed to their house.
Well, that sounds easy.
It is. It's really easy.
Well, we hope to find Kendra a match, and we'll hope that you'll join us on November 17th. Thank you, and this is The Gateway signing off.
For more information on SEC student newspaper, The Bridge, or the Gateway video podcast, email us at secthebridge@yahoo.com or contact one of the course advisors.